How's it going, guys? Panther Films here, and today we're going to be reacting to episode 5 of Marvel's Echo, the series finale. This episode is titled Maya. Now, last episode we had Kingpin and Maya reunite. He confronted her by having dinner with her and he asked her to get on a plane with him back to New York. And basically, the whole of last episode was her thinking about it. We also got some flashbacks to him beating the ever-loving shit out of like an ice cream guy, and he got his men to kill the ASL interpreter / translator. Like, very Daredevil season 3 right there. I did enjoy last episode mainly because of Kingpin, and obviously Maya went to the casino to confront Kingpin and kind of tell him what she was going to do. She decided not to go with him, but he wanted her to kill him, because why not? He wanted it to come full circle, kill me with the hammer that I killed my father. Like, he's so fucked up. Maya did decide to leave Oklahoma, and now Kingpin is pissed and is more than likely going to go after her family, because at the beginning of last episode, he picked up a picture and he kind of looked at it like, oh, maybe I could use that information. But so far, I mean, the show's been very mixed. There's been pacing issues, definitely. Like, episode 3 was really good. Last episode was good mainly for, like, the Kingpin stuff. But I just feel like the secondary characters don't really matter that much. Like, why are we spending a scene with, you know, certain characters that we shouldn't really be spending scenes with, you know? I did like the scene from last episode with Maya and her grandmother, but it took 4 episodes to get that. Like, we're basically done now. So, like, their relationship is probably going to be fixed in this episode because it's all going to be rushed, right? I feel like you'd have a bit of time in between the scene from last episode and whatever's going to happen in this one, because I have a feeling it's going to be a very happy ending for everyone. Maybe not. Maybe someone might die, but I doubt it. I mean, if they're going to kill someone, I feel like we should be connected to them a bit more, you know? Anyway, I'm rambling. Hopefully this finale is good. I don't think it will be, just because of the fact that only 5 episodes isn't enough time to flesh this story out, and I feel like certain elements are going to be rushed because this is the shortest fucking episode. What the fuck, Marvel? And I will say, so far, the TVMA stuff, like, it's a bit... Come on. Like, last episode had barely anything in it, other than, like, him beating the shit out of the ice cream guy. But it wasn't that brutal, you know? But yeah, let's just see how this finale is. Hopefully it's good, and hopefully there's some setup for more Kingpin stuff going forward, because, you know, I want Kingpin to go against Spider-Man. Like, that's just my ultimate dream for this version of Kingpin. Yeah, that basically sums it all up. So let's stop doodling around with this shitty intro and get right into the fucking episode. Bonk. But where's she going? Why are they suddenly using the spotlight thing? Look at the water. I was going to say it's still, but it's definitely not. Woodpecker. He's pecking some wood. No flashback. What the fuck? What do you mean this hurt? You did it! Look at that CG bird. What do you mean didn't mean to hurt it? You aimed at it. The poor fucking bird did. She probably can. It's weird because that bird showed up again, right? Damn. What a depressing intro. What the fuck? You fuck up a CG bird and then you show that again? Okay, we're still in Oklahoma. Wait, is this last episode?
Hurry on out here. I have to get to work.
Hola.
I'm here for business.
Oh?
What business?
Oh, what can I do you for?
I bought in a sewing machine a few years back. Maybe.
Yes, I'll just get it.
This how you treat paying customers? I wonder you got any business at all. You still have it.
Yeah, I didn't put it up for sale.
How much die owe you?
Promise me you'll come back once in a while.
Hey! That's Woodbury Did from Walking Dead. I recognise that road. Uh-oh.
Haven't seen you around before. You here for the powwow?
You could say that.
Oh, she doesn't know who he is.
People come from all over for our Choctaw Nation.
Why is it
Is
like...
that right?
What the fuck?
You saw him?
I tried for my niece.
Oh, I learned for my daughter. She's passed on now.
It's the kind of pain you never quite get over.
Hmm.
Her name's Maya. She just come in from...
You fucking little shit, dude. Well, little. Big shit. Voxon! Wait, that might just actually be a gas station, though, in America. But Voxon's... I recognise that from the Insomniac games. Is she gonna... I'm surprised she kept it in that long.
Well, if you're a vendor, though, they should have given you a little slit thingy to put up on your dash, because otherwise, if not, then they...
What the fuck is Fisk done? Oh, the bird. Is that the same bird? I wonder if it's like a warning. Like, family's in danger, or family's about to be in danger. Yeah, I mean, this is what Fisk does, right? He goes after family. If he doesn't get what he wants, he goes after family. She's not her. Is he... What? The fig she was making? Oh, what? The fuck? We echo for you. Right, very on the nose there, Marvel. Cunning. Ferocity. And love. So she's like all of them combined now. Did she just disappear? So is this her, like, superhero costume? I know, like, I've seen her comic version. I know people are a little bit pissed that they were changing her, like, origin story and stuff, but... At this point, like, it's an adaptation. It's not going to be 100% accurate, right? I said that before. Something the MCU does better, some things the MCU does worse. It's all about the execution. This fuck, dude.
Keep your eyes out for Maya Lopez. She's heavily armed and dangerous.
Oh! She snuck in. How? I mean, he's gonna see her, right? Oh, probably not. Fucking smile, dude. They're in there, right? Yeah. Woodpecker's guarding her. I wonder if it's the same woodpecker. Uncle? Yeah.
Biscuits. Any word from Maya?
No, but there's some creepy guy here, and he brought a whole bunch of
No holos in it.
Do you have a gun or a weapon?
A weapon?
I got something even better.
What? Why is he acting sus? What, he could have just walked past normally and then pulled out the gun. Oh. Oh, I like how the music's kind of synced with the lights coming on. Yep, there he is. He's in the white suit. Oh no, he isn't. What's Fisk gonna do to escalate this? She's shaking. What? Yeah, he sees him. Fucking Kingpin, dude. He's like a giant baby throwing a temper tantrum. Also, why have they got a rocket launcher? Or a rocket? What the fuck? That was the weirdest fucking editing I've seen. There you go. I do find it weird that this Kingpin, like the Kingpin that's known for the grounded stuff, is fighting someone with powers, like more so than what Daredevil had. Fuck off, the suppressor. It's gonna shoot up into the sky, right? I mean, what's she doing? Healing him? I mean, I don't think you can heal him. He's got to be the villain, right? He's reliving that trauma.
I keep this with me. I am not who you want me to be.
This could make him more dangerous, though. Did he give it to her?
What did you do?
What did she do? And what did he do? Also, the editing was weird. Like, he just got out, they let him escape. Alright, sure. No, the woodpecker isn't there. Dun dun dun. Oh, because it's a flashback again. Don't fucking go hit another one. There he goes. What did she do, though, like, to Kingpin? Like, he relived that trauma, but did he shut his father out, or did he give in? Yeah, this is all filmed in Georgia, you can just tell. Oh look, it's like the She-Hulk finale. And every Fast and Furious film. Yeah, it definitely feels rushed. Like, Kingpin's just gone now. What? That was it? What the fuck? I assume there's enough to go to see.
I want a meeting with all the remaining heads.
Yep. Race for mayor. Oh no.
Describe their ideal candidate. Turns out most voters want somebody who is a fighter. Full brawler would do well in this race. An outsider, somebody who is not afraid to take on the establishment.
Is that candidate even out there?
There's no doubt it is.
He's gonna be mayor.
But there's still a window of opportunity. That's what the poll is telling us.
Isn't that like the Devil Reigns comment? But like, if Daredevil's canon, why would they let him be mayor when he's a criminal? Well, that was Echo. Overall, I'd say, yeah, I was kind of right. Definitely rushed. Like, I just felt how rushed it was when they were having that dinner. Like, that family dinner. I was like, my god. Like, this just didn't feel satisfying at all. Like, I don't even think, like, beating Kingpin was satisfying either. Like, she tried to heal him and make him control his rage, but clearly didn't work. And now he's gonna run for mayor. I don't know how the fuck that's gonna happen. Like, I want it to happen because it's a Devil Reigns comic, but... or the Devil's Reign comic, but... how? Like, realistically, how? This motherfucker, if we're talking about Daredevil being canon, has gone to prison twice. He has killed so many people. Could he really run for mayor? I guess, to be fair, he could corrupt everyone and basically be like, you know, if you don't let me become mayor, I'm going to kill your family. Something like that. You know, I'm happy we're getting Devil's Reign, though. And we get to see him being mayor, which will probably happen in Daredevil Born Again. This show suffers from, like, two of the worst things. Filler, and scenes that I don't really care too much about, and it being rushed. More episodes would have improved this. Because 5 episodes just isn't enough time to flesh out the story, make us care for the characters, and on top of the fact, having a satisfying conclusion, you know? And it's such a shame too, because this show's trailers were really good. Like, they were getting me really excited for it, and just the way they hyped up the TVMA stuff, why? There was nothing in this show that was really like, holy fuck. There was like, oh shit moments, but it wasn't anything that was shockingly brutal, you know? It's even worse too when you think about the fact that this is the first like MCU show that's TVMA. But there's barely any like violence, to be honest. Whether that's because there's only 5 episodes, or maybe they had to like redo it, like rewrite it. Because you can definitely see where a lot of things were cut or removed. Like, certain ideas I feel like they should have fleshed out more, or they did initially, but they had to remove it for some reason. Because I swear I heard that this was going to be like 6 to 8 episodes or something like that, but it's down to 5. That kind of surprised me when I first saw that. I was like, 5 episodes? That might be rushed, and well, here we are. It is rushed. But thankfully, at least we're not watching it weekly. At least it's like a binge show. That's good. It's just a pain in the ass for me, because now I have to edit them all in one, well, maybe not one day. It'll be out by Friday. Friday, all the episodes should be out. I might just upload all the episodes on Friday, to be honest. I'd probably give the show like a 6 out of 10, 5 out of 10, something like that. It had its moments. There was definitely some decent shit in here with like Kingpin and like Maya's relationship. And I do like that they used Maya's backstory and her like heritage in the story itself, but I just think they should have maybe kept her origin story from the comics and like her outfit from the comics too, because I'll be honest, I've seen pictures of her in the comics and I think the outfit looks better. Here it doesn't blend well. It doesn't really look that good visually. Like, I feel like the bandages, like the white bandages and the black like tank top, would have worked really well in a like as a visual, and then having like the symbol too, like the white symbol. Every Marvel show recently has kind of had like a very similar theme. It probably could have worked as a movie or like a big special, like do like a Werewolf by Night type of situation where you just have a longer like event. Like, just call it Echo, have it be like an hour and a half, an hour and 45 minutes, and that's it. That's all you need. You don't need to have like multiple episodes. You could just have one little special dedicated to Echo's story, and it's like a mini movie for her. Because that's basically what this is. But it feels rushed as fuck. I feel like if they always had an idea for it to be like a big special, it would have worked 100 times better than this. 5 episodes isn't enough. Like, you need more episodes in a show to make it really work. I mean, some shows can get away with like 5 episodes, but Marvel shows can't, because they always fail at even longer episodes. Like, look at She-Hulk. She-Hulk had 9 episodes, and that didn't hit. WandaVision had 9 episodes. That also kind of went downhill towards the end of it. So, there needs to be a balance. But at the end of the day, the only good Marvel MCU show has been Loki. We're not counting Daredevil. Daredevil's a different thing, right? Like, yes, it's canon now, but like, I put Daredevil and the Defenders stuff in its own little bracket versus the MCU stuff. The MCU stuff started with WandaVision. Like, Loki's so good. Like, how do we go from Loki to this, which isn't terrible? This wasn't like the worst shit I've ever seen. Like, that probably goes to She-Hulk, to be honest. Like, She-Hulk I really didn't enjoy. There was moments of She-Hulk that I enjoyed, but it was rough to get through. This show, it has potential, but with 5 episodes, that potential's taken away. I think this show might be one of the shows that didn't have a showrunner. I don't know if this show is one of the shows that didn't have a showrunner. It probably was, because they only just announced that recently, that all the MCU projects going forward are going to have showrunners, specifically like the TV shows. Which I don't know why they didn't have that from the get-go. That's fucking stupid. But thankfully, it's starting before Daredevil comes out, because they fully restarted Daredevil, and they're keeping some stuff from that, but I'm just happy that they're getting a showrunner for that show, because Jesus. Imagine if Daredevil Born Again was bad. I think the showrunner for Daredevil Born Again is... I think it was the showrunner or one of the writers on Punisher Season 2. Which I didn't like as much as Season 1. Like, I thought Season 1 of Punisher was better, but... At least he's going to be familiar with Punisher as a character, because we do know Punisher's going to be in Daredevil Born Again. So, that's good. And he might be familiar with Daredevil too. He might have written a few episodes of Daredevil. I don't know. As long as he's familiar with the characters and shit, we're fine. I do know the directors are from Loki Season 2, and they've said that they're like reading through some of the big Daredevil stuff and watching the Netflix show, which is good. That is what you need to do, Marvel. If you're going to bring someone in to make a show about a character who's already had a movie or a show, they need to be educated on that, right? Or at least the comics. Like, read the comics, don't change it up, because I know fucking producers and showrunners nowadays and directors are like, oh, we didn't like the original version of the story, so we changed it. Like, for instance, Echo. They definitely changed her origin story and stuff, which is fine. Would have been better if they did her original story first, then over time, they can do something like this. They change it for no reason, though. They don't give a valid reason. It's just like, it's stupid. But it's like, that's what makes the character iconic, though. You can't change that. Like, if you're going to change up origin stories for characters who are already established, then just make a new character. You know what I mean? It's weird. I'm kind of surprised, though, that Daredevil didn't show up more. Because they had him in the trailer, but I wasn't expecting it to be just one episode in that one scene. I mean, I wasn't expecting a shit ton of Daredevil, but I didn't think they'd show his only scene in the trailer. The family scene at the end was straight up She-Hulk's finale. You know? Like, I don't know what it is, dude. Like, Marvel, get your shit together. For the love of Christ. It's so all over the place. How do we go from Loki Season 2 to a show like this that's just okay? Come on, man. Give me more of the Loki stuff. Like, everyone who grew up with all three phases, the first three phases, we grew up with the good shit. But now, because of, like, COVID and stuff, they started, like, announcing way too much in such little time. Now, that either was because of COVID or because of just Disney Plus in general. I think it was mainly because of COVID, though. They've announced all these shows, but they didn't really give a valid reason as to why these shows exist. You know, it just felt like, oh, we're announcing them because why not? Like, we've still got, like, Ironheart, we've still got Agatha for some fucking reason. Like, why Agatha? Like, I liked her as a character in WandaVision, but really, a whole show on her? Give me fucking, like, Midnight Suns. Give me Punisher. Give me Ghost Rider. Give me, I wouldn't mind a Wakanda series, to be fair. I think that's been announced, hasn't it? Like a Wakanda series, that would be cool. But at the end of the day, couldn't you just do another Black Panther film? Like, what? The show that I think a lot of people wanted was the show with Misty and Colleen from Iron Fist and Luke Cage. Right? Like, having a show with them being the main characters and stuff. That'd be cool. I'd be okay with that. The Heroes for Hire, Luke Cage and Iron Fist. Like, come on, dude. Where's all these shows? Instead of, like, bringing in new characters, which a lot of fans don't know about. Now, granted, yes, we didn't know about Guardians, but Guardians was at least a good film. You know what I'm saying? Having characters like She-Hulk and Echo have shows, but then them shows not being good, is bad. Like, we haven't seen Shang-Chi in a while. We haven't seen The Eternals. Like, what is happening? I understand, it's not been that long, but you have to think about the fact that we're getting Secret Wars soon. Like, the best thing that they can do is delay Secret Wars, make it so we have a bigger build-up to that, and have, like, an Avengers film at the end of each phase, you know, similar to what happened in the first three phases. You had Avengers 1, Age of Ultron, Infinity War, and Endgame. Do the same thing. Have, like, a new Avengers film, Avengers A New Beginning, or A New Era, whatever you want to call the subtitle, and just have, like, a new team assemble, and maybe they go against, like, a big villain, like Mephisto or something like that. I don't know. Just something fresh, something that keeps the fans excited, but at the same time we're not rushing to Secret Wars, because Secret Wars is a big event in the comics. You can't just rush to that, because it wouldn't feel satisfying. I feel like this phase is just an excuse to get all like the cameos out of the way. You know, Deadpool 3, we know it's going to be a cameo fest, but it's more than likely going to be good, because from what we know of it, it's going to be just like a Deadpool and Wolverine buddy cop film, which, great. Give me that. Like, I just really want Marvel to get back to what made them good in the first 3 phases. And that was mainly quality over quantity. You had like 2-3 films a year. Some were bad, but most were decent. We just need to go back to that. And maybe 1 or 2 shows. Actually make the shows instead of these big event things that are basically just films condensed into episodes. Yeah, I mainly just went on a big rant there. I'm just so fed up with Disney and fucking Marvel with this shitty formula, dude. Just give me really good and consistent shows. Is that too much to ask for? Yeah, I mean, Echo's done. Now the next big show coming out is The Walking Dead, The Ones Who Live, which has just released a trailer today. And it was pretty fucking good. I'm excited for it. But sadly, that'll be the next reaction series. I have been debating on reacting to Invincible, so maybe expect that too at some point, but I'm going to wait until season 2's done, because I can't be asked like trying to catch up in time before season 2 finishes up. Like, there'd be no point. I'd rather just like binge season 1 and 2 before season 3 comes out or something like that, you know. And at the same time, I have to find the time to react to 2 seasons of a show and like a special, I think. Expect Invincible at some point this year, and like I said, The Ones Who Live. Hopefully we get some announcements of when like Bad Batch season 3 is going to start. I know Ahsoka season 2 was announced. Also, just to remind everyone, I'm not reacting to What If season 2. I just don't see a point in it. It's an anthology show. The episodes aren't that long. I don't know. I just don't think it's going to be as engaging. Even though I did react to season 1 because I wanted to give it a try. I thought it was okay, but season 2 hasn't really got me excited. However, I might react to the X-Men animated show and Marvel Zombies. We'll see on them though, because I do need to go rewatch the old X-Men cartoons, because it's been a while. I don't know if it'll hold up or not. We'll see. Yeah, that basically sums it all up. Hope you enjoyed this video, guys, and I will see you for the next one. Ta-ta and farewell.